guys with the signs. They're all about being fans. How many NaVi fans do we have actually out here at the moment? That's alright. That's a couple. What about EHOME? That's alright. It's not too bad, man. It's not too bad. We got quite a lot of Chinese guys here actually holding signs up. Yeah, there's like a massive, massive pit of them down there. The funny thing is they're right next to all the NaVi fans. They'll be infighting later. But during the meantime, we're already into it. And the first big Spectre. First big Spectre for NaVi. So and EHOME respond instantly with Weaver ES. Not even thinking about it once again. No, this is crazy. NaVi, Chen once again, because we remember Puppy's Chen. The test of faith saved Viper so many times during that last match. Now banned so far, Ancient Apparition, Night Stalker, Anti-Mate, as well as Prophet, all taken out. So Prophet appeared last time. The other three were actually in the first ban pool last time as well. Very, very smart bans here by EHOME, taking out both Night Stalker and Ancient Apparition. Really shutting down the normal spread of NaVi. NaVi, they have one more pick to go for. Yeah, I don't think they're quite sure about this now. They got Weaver as well as ES. The discussion's going. This is actually very unnatural for our styles to actually stop and think. NaVi, we actually saw Puppy with his head in his hands. NaVi could not understand how they lost that last game. But then they didn't know how EHOME could coordinate so well and still win at that point. The farm, I think, was what it came down to. NaVi were pushing, NaVi were killing, but EHOME were defending and killing and farming. Weapon X, Tinker incoming. Oh, Tinker was banned out last time by NaVi. Tidehunter picked up once again by them. That Ravage really worked so well during the team fights. And the EHOME, it will all just come down how long they can keep the Spectre from farming. Lich out. VS is also in a sin bin. And Lich being banned out as well. EHOME, they are burning out Lich simply because Chen with all creeps, the ultimate does not have such a huge effect. So they're not going to pick Lich themselves. No, they won't. So now this time being banned up by NaVi because they do not want H2O's same carries all the time. They don't want to see the Doom. Doom being banned as well. Really surprised actually took out Doom, especially after Weaver and Tinker came into the lineup. They will be looking for a third lane, but they can always look at heroes like Windrunner. Puck being taken out now by EHOME. NaVi also need their side solo. Mirana's still in the pool. That she is. Go for Mirana. This time it looks like NaVi going to go for a little bit more late game heavy lineup. Well, they know EHOME really loves that late game, and who is better to actually tank up every single hero in late game than Spectre. There is a reason why she's always been the first two bans, and it should have really tweaked for EHOME the second that actually happened. Obviously NaVi had first pick, so there's nothing they could do about it. It looks like EHOME, they're still confident of taking on the Spectre.
Reserve time.
Reserve time now for NaVi. EHOME have not eaten into extra time just yet. Alright, NaVi, there's still a big team discussion. EHOME on the other side. They're saying cool, can't believe it. Beastmaster. Beastmaster. Really unusual picks at the moment. Spectre as well as Beastmaster, not necessarily NaVi's picks. This isn't NaVi's picks at all. It's like we're seeing a completely different roster, like draft, as opposed to what they've been playing for the entire tournament. But I'm sure that it is because NaVi has something in the backhand. It's true. They know that as soon as a strat actually gets discovered and gets countered by EHOME, they're gonna go for something different. And EHOME might not know about this. Windrunner being picked up by EHOME. Yeah, that's understandable. That's their side lane. They just need one more hero for support. There's one more hero, which is going to be a hero picking for FCB, I believe, because H2O is going to be playing that Earthshaker, PLT on Weaver, Weapon X on Tinker, and 357 on Windrunner. Funny thing is, we're seeing this very similar lineup for EHOME like this. Tinker controls the lanes while Weaver farms up. That's the way they play. Windrunner, ES, and one more hero will just walk around, just trying to kill NaVi wherever they possibly can, and try and distract them from that Weaver farming. I'm calling out line from EHOME. You're calling line for EHOME? I would not be surprised. A good start, good really likes this line. Yeah, calling out line at the moment. It could work out to counter that Spectre very well in the early stages. NaVi, they need one more. One more hero. We're probably looking at... Oh, who's actually going to be outside lane? Puck's out of the mix. Windrunner's already been picked. Lich, he's gone. Prophet's out. Clockwork Goblin's an option, but I don't think it's the one they want. But then they're going to have to jump in on top of ES or jump out on the
laners. They could not lane us. They need more and more range support. Crystal Maiden. Crystal Maiden was probably the best choice at the moment. But then on the other hand, they already got 2 support heroes.
Yeah, they do. So where do you draw the line? How did NaVi go with their draft? It's what are going through Arstyle's head right now. They've only got 14 seconds left to pick. Arstyles needs to make a choice.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and go with Enigma.
All right. The 2 big ultimates, Tidehunter and Enigma. Spectre is going to have to be farmed.
And for the first time, EHOME actually thinking
a
a little bit more about it.
EHOME will never buy a BKB. The 2 heroes in Dota 2 which actually go through a BKB, they are currently in NaVi's lineup.
Yes. So BKB really not helping EHOME.
EHOME, they're grouping up together, they know what they want to go, and we're going to get game 2 underway. We are locked at 1-1 apiece. And our pick from EHOME, it will now be decided, it will now be shown, and it is...
Come on, boys.
Drum roll. Somewhere there, around there, gonna happen there, almost there.
A2, do you want to pick? Hands on the mouse.
He's really saw this. Actually, oh, hang on, there's a second debate after the hand push. What's going on, man?
ELT not the green as it seems.
Yeah, they've still got another minute, unless they're trying to make NaVi sweat. Now they're ready. Crystal Maiden's going to be their last. Let's sit down, because we're going to need to, or else we're going to fall down after this match.
Crystal on Crystal, I've seen that.
Really? Oh, man.
And as we actually will have a look, HO, he is indeed on the Earthshaker 357. On Windrunner, as already called, on FCB, on Crystal, PLT on Weaver, and X. Could be anyone else.
And we check out NaVi right now. Puppy once again. He is a master. Absolute master of Chen. Light of Heaven.
This time not taking on the support role.
He takes Beastmaster. Xbox will be playing as Spectre. Oh, that guy. Dendi will actually be playing as the Enigma. And then that leaves Arstyles as the Tidehunter.
I've actually seen Arstyles playing Tidehunter quite a few times. But the Light of Heaven probably sick of and tired of playing support, similar to Crystal on EHOME side. Okay, Crystal is this time playing support now. Probably had enough of this Doombringer.
EHOME, they're hoping for a kill. NaVi hoping for the same thing.
And currently looks like Dendi will be starting up the bottom as Enigma. He's not gonna have an easy time. Puppy obviously gonna be in the woods. Horse being supported on top lane. Light of Heaven, Beastmaster.
30 seconds
he should
to
be
battle.
going solo mid. Artside will be the one supporting as well. I'm not sure if EHOME actually want to keep tabs on that Spectre or just do it later on. But if they're using that try on bottom, I'm not quite sure. They should probably just let PLT farm against Enigma. Should do have a fairly easy time
10
there.
seconds to battle.
Yeah, PLT should have a very easy time. Windrunner's going to be the fun challenge.
Maybe we see a double roam coming out for Crystal Maiden as well as ES. And the Foghorn will sound right now. We are into game 2.
The battle begins.
Sort of the game 3, if you want to have that way.
You can class it as game 3, considering NaVi had the 1 game advantage. So it is a best of 5 and we're locked at 1 apiece.
Right. So Huvo's gonna play the partner. Not gonna be able to play that his beloved Mirana. And this actually, I think the first time we're seeing Huvo's not on Mirana. And 357 is going to be on top lane. And apparently they've learned from EHOME as well, using the axes there to cut the path on top lane.
Yeah, that makes it a lot easier to actually move around. 357, but 357 is going to be careful. Spectral Dagger is going to fly down him too, just harassing him back. Just for the moment, down to half HP.
Yeah, but Arthur also a little bit tanking the creep wave at the moment. So 4-7 free thumb on top lane, while PLT having the same on bottom.
And because PLT as a Weaver is a lot more of a concerning thing.
He will have, he's a lot more of a concerning thing early game, well not early game, mid game. But Spectre is that big hard carry late game. Not quite sure if Weaver could out carry Spectre, but this would be a classic thing to see. Well, Weaver against Spectre, we've seen it so many times already.
Yeah, generally Spectre actually comes out on top of it. Weaver at this point is, well, maybe you can actually prove us wrong and show the power of EHOME. The fans would love it. NaVi would actually love it a little bit more if their Spectre pulls through for him. The only downside for the farm between the two lanes is Enigma always denying. He's always getting those conversions up.
Yeah, currently Enigma's definitely having an easier time on bot than Windrunner has on top.
The only downside at the moment though is it takes Enigma a lot of mana to actually do this. And see, already out of mana, has to pop the clarities. He's only got one left at the moment. It's becoming a really troublesome time for him.
So currently having a look around who's going to do. Was currently leading the scoreboard with throws of 5, throws of 6 on Spectre. The great farm coming in from there. DLT only 7 to 2.
Tinker's got 9 to 5. Looks like we're going to see our first little gank here. X, Fox Puppy with the DD rune. But we do see support coming from 820. If they can get a Fissure on line of them, do a little bit of damage. Laser as well as Fissure.
They're just harassing a little bit. It's not about killing somebody. And PLT trying to farm up. Of course, those excellent last hitting abilities from him.
357 wanting to be part here while Arstyles has gone for the pull. Arstyles just saving his mana. He doesn't need a gush, but he doesn't need to. Windrunner on the other hand wants to steal all this.
This is actually going to come in.
Oh, this is actually a good time to actually come in, especially considering the power shot's already been used. There's our gush.
His gush already came out. Force should be on currently a low HP, should be a little bit more careful there, otherwise Windrunner maybe even going to get a counter gank going on his own. Happy, but also there in the vicinity, and healing stuff going there for close. Are they looking?
Oh, I think they are. Wait for the gush.
It's not going to come though.
Windrunner's out of position unless she does exactly what she's thinking about doing. Now the gush can come with the dagger. I think Spectre only just got enough mana for it. But Arstyles is running interference on that top lane.
Yeah, 307 harassing back.
X is going to be a big one to actually watch. That middle lane.
He's having more CS than PLT, but not as much as close. Was already sitting at 1.3k.
Hey, picking up the Hawk, a little bit of extra gold. A lot of Heaven's really being harassed down hard. Really harassed down hard. He's actually going to run up. All that fill in that bottle.
And now actually he's basically full, back out at full HP. And top lane gonna come for a little bit of a push there. Where they're gonna go? They're gonna go.
Are they really? Then you can't die down this far. TV support's gonna come in. Xbox doesn't have enough mana for another dagger. And if they get locked in between it, Arstyles in here too, so there's 3 heroes for NaVi. So we're currently between the tier 1 and tier 2 on top lane.
But currently the SP is not coming though.
I think they just want to pull people off that bottom lane. They're not attacking the tower, they just want to hold the creep wave back right now.
Yeah, this is probably what they want to do.
CM's going to buy up a TP and get up towards that top lane sometime soon.
357 going 1-on-1 on the floors, getting quite a few hits in
Radiant's
actually.
top tower
He has
is under attack.
no mana for a power shot though, so we can't really push this way back. He just pulls the creep wave down, he's with the farm, and now NaVi realize they kind of overextended for very little gain.
While HO is actually also already hanging around there, thinking of going on Dandy. And one of the conversion spots, HO is going to harass him back.
Denny knows he's in a little bit of trouble up on that top.
Hawk also spots him, but HO just turns around and slaps him with a stick.
Now we're actually looking at farm for X in the middle lane. He's the one I want to watch. 24 for 13 for him. Weaver 29 for 10. Actually now out farming Xbox through that push on that top lane. Really actually destroyed his farm for the moment.
Yeah, he's just disrupting it a little bit, I think. So both carriers are doing good at the moment, but looks like X with the advantage of a light of having in the mid. Using too later to harass.
Yeah, Light of Heaven doesn't really have any sort of range. He has his dwarf, but he's popped that up a couple of times, then Seeker just kills it. And that actually helps towards the BT Respite 3-4 side. 357. There is a tier 1 tower there, he will be fine.
He's already popped 6 there. He might actually come in from the backside if he wants to. Maybe even go in the Tinker. He's full HP, full mana. Wild Axe is not going to hit Tinker there. And ATO also spotting another conversion once again.
Tries the conversion to go down, try and actually destroy the rune. They see it's a haze spirit on the bottom.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under
357 on the
attack.
top lane. They're going to go.
Raw! Flash! Kill!
And this is actually, well, it's not going as first blood because the Scourge Creeps actually got the last hit, but this is going to mean a tier 1 tower as well.
Yeah, split the money for NaVi.
Actually, Axe is coming in.
Oh, what a laser! Arstyle's in trouble, there's no rocket there to follow it up.
Yeah, he's already used the rocket in the first
Radiant's
place.
top tower is under
Puppy
attack.
using Test of Faith. It should still mean a tower there.
Radiant's top tower
go down,
has
check
fallen.
it.
Check gets the last with his creep. Good play there by NaVi, getting 1 kill on Windrunner and another tower. So they currently have a fairly good lead there. What they're gonna watch out for? Oh god, Vanguard also completed on Spectre already. So if you want to gank Spectre later on, it's gonna be very difficult.
Yeah, it really will. Weavers though are still, during all this fight, being left to farm the bottom lane. He hasn't had as good a time. We've got Treads, as well as 900 gold. Spectre actually completely ignoring boots. That's why that 1500 gold went to the Vanguard and not to the boots.
Right.
Now Fisher, X, pops Arstyles in the middle.
That was a very fast burst there coming out from EHOME.
Want to point out too, X is 1,000 gold away from BTs.
Yeah, but 1,000 is still a lot, especially early game. Difficult to farm when you're under all your tower.
357. He's got Xbox on top lane, but he can't arrest too much. It does actually reflect the damage on the refraction. Really hurts.
War's also going for the 9 top lane to keep the Great Wave closer to his tower. 357 really not here and having to keep the time there.
I don't think he's getting an easy time for a very long time.
Bottle up for Beast, must be using that invisibility room to maybe go for a gank there. Not quite sure what he's doing at the moment.
He's like, hey, I got no.
Not just yet. EHOME, they do not have a ward there. They are not seeing that Light of Heaven has the invisibility rune.
Crystal Maiden really wants to go this. Conversion goes out to the side though.
Wow, actually I just realized that Nick might just pop level 4. So really I think harassed back there by Maiden.
Did you see when NaVi want to strike?
Yeah, the invisible room there on Light of Heaven.
EHOME's ward actually watched that pop.
Yeah, so both of them actually going back into, because even Weaver's not safe at the moment.
They drop a ward on the top lane too. They want to watch that transition up towards the top.
Weaver's only got 800 HP, he can't get nuked down so damn fast.
Light of Heaven is still running around. You know, they've got the invis. It's going to wear off in about 5 seconds. He's probably even going to get revealed by this ward. No, he doesn't. He actually gets back up towards the high ground, so I don't know where he's gone.
And in the meantime, 357 trying to hinder Forces. It's so difficult with that Vanguard up on him already. Not sure why EHOME's not going for a gank at the moment, because Spectre's gonna be more really difficult to kill already.
At this point, I think they think Weaver's going to get bigger, but now he's not farming at the bottom lane. Dendi and Arstyles, they head down towards the bottom.
Gucci actually to get that last on the range creep.
Top lane, Xbox still farming up 1k gold for him.
53 for 20 on Weaver, 51 for 17 on Spectre. So pretty even at the moment.
There's Crystal Maid. Point actually have a little bit of fun on bottom. German attack will push Arstyles back a little bit.
Yeah,
he's almost up to level 6 too.
Light of Heaven, once again controlling the double damage. It's so easy for him to do it with his Hawk.
BT's for Tinker. BT's for Tinker.
Oh.
2200 gold.
Oh.
He can buy the recipe once the courier gets back home. In fact, the courier is
he's
home.
currently still
there she
still doing
flies.
it with the creep wave.
Here's the Travel's ball. Actually, Shackle shot in the top lane. 357 really wanted to actually harass Xbox back, make him think twice about farming.
And power shot once again. He's not really trying to kill Horse, but just trying to disrupt his farming.
Wow, check PLT and X's farm right now, 57 and 57.
And
they're both
oh, not gonna come.
Weaver wave, just wants to latch on. Does as well.
Does latch on Dendi. Not on outside though. Just going for a little bit of his card there.
Yeah, also to help push out the wave. Obviously, the tower will actually hit the Scarabs before they actually get the creep wave themselves.
You can see also that H2O in the meantime is holding mid lane. And X is now going to fire the rockets to harass Force.
Rotating him.
Territory.
Light of Heaven though, Puppy. Will always be there in support. Second lot of rockets.
Oh, they're gonna go now. Because X is still currently out of mana.
Yeah, but X knows they're there, so he won't be too risky. The rockets fired up right to the neutral, so he knows
there's a ward there at the moment. And meanwhile, FCB in support on the bottom lane. Still letting Weaver free punch. Now Dandy's just using his conversions all the time. He's not pop 6 yet, so he doesn't have the black hole to count up.
There's the A2O getting some time here at the mid. Fisher's going to go with the rocket. Damaging ourselves down to half HP. Second rocket pops.
Beastmaster now popping the double damage rune on top lane, and they're currently going on.
Shackle!
Shackle shot!
Light of Heaven held in place. Xbox still going to jump. There's no T1 tower. 357. Windrun's got 3 seconds on cooldown. Xbox wants to get closer. Windrun's going to pop. X turns around. Thunder actually stayed in there.
Oh, Crystal Maiden also popping in it.
Rocket, not enough channeling the rearm. He has not enough mana. Now he has mana for the rockets. He's going to be close enough to pop. The rockets will.
It's not going to be enough, is it?
No, it's not.
Crystal Maiden's the one who chase it, but no falls back. A2O still coming with his Earthshaker.
That Vanguard just keeps Xbox alive.
Test of faith.
In the meantime, though, it does push him back. We see Weaver on the bottom lane with an ultimate orb up.
Yeah, Weaver, he already realized BKB is an option, so he's gonna go for Linking Sphere. A2 and FCB currently in support on top lane. Puppy not really having an offensive impact on the game just yet, but he's just playing the bodyguard role. And he's in test of faith to TV back his allies.
Still such amazing to see it's such a close game.
It's very close. The 1k gold divided among the whole team is not much.
1k gold is like 5 sets of wards. 5 sets of wards against your fair distance, though.
Spectre pushing up Face Boots to help in her last hitting ability together with Quelling Blade. Also makes it even more difficult to kill.
Good shackle, rocket, blazer, power shot, lines up. Xbox turns to actually fight. Blazes back up again though, he is going to pop it. Xbox goes down to again, 160 HP.
And once again test of faith, going back to base and then TP back on lane.
Yeah, it's still time out of the lane. It's still time not farming it. It's still time the PLT is getting further and further ahead. 71 for 21 for the Weaver. 63 for 64 now for 21 for the Tinker. And the highest farm for NaVi is actually Puppy at 52. Is actually Xbox at 64. And Puppy at 52. But Dendy, Light of Heaven.
Oh, they're gonna go on mid. FCB, way in over his head. Still popping up the Kristanovi, but close getting the last hit. Helping his economy great. Really boosting up his economy. Time to use the ultimate for that, but that's fair enough.
A2 is looking for a Fisher.
Using it to...
Oh, they're turning around. Light of Heaven. He's got his draw. They're going to look for the kill. A2O. Rockets have already popped. He's already been gushed. He's slowed, and he will be dead.
Killing spree on Spectre. 3-0 Spectre.
This is not what EHOME fans want. It's exactly what NaVi fans want, though.
Exactly. NaVi really wants Spectre to, even to get the kills, and with the face, which is easy for her to do.
Rockets popping once again. There's Xbox.
And there's the face.
Yep.
Back to base.
So easy to cast that, just pull it back. Saves the TP scroll, saves the walk, and now, yep,
and going up to top lane, gonna go.
Oh, Light of Heaven, shackled. The ball is there, TP scroll coming in by Tinker. Actually, it's ES.
Tinker's probably just gonna go into creep.
Actually, bottom lane. I think they're thinking about Dendy. CM wants to go for it. And he really now called out. He's in trouble. Rocket pop. Frost goes on. Weaver Wave is there. Lasering him down.
Time, but FCB.
Oh, good TP in by R-Styles. Gets the splash. FCB's in too far.
Far too far. Crystal diving in from behind the tower. He's tanking the tower during the whole fight. Support hero. Rocket trading his life for the one of Enigma. Not necessarily worth it, because Enigma had nothing up anyway.
Still want to shut him down to the black hole. Takes a little bit longer. Doesn't get the blink dagger, doesn't get the BKB. That way, if they ever need a stun, like a long-range fissure, they can not really worry about a lot of damage, taking a little bit of damage from that exact long-range fissure. Tinker, I think, was thinking about coming in towards mid. Now has to rearm his BTs again.
DLT is still farming on bot lane, 86 for 23, the highest farm on the map. Nexus Force though, defending him behind, and of course, contrast, the Weaver's got 3 kills.
Light of Heaven. Still just running the same items it's had for such a long time, 16 minutes in.
Look at Puppy and Dandy.
Yeah, they're going to look for oh, hello. Ooh. In the meantime, PLT is going to push out the bottom lane.
They'll try to, but Arthur is standing there.
There's no ward down there.
No, they're not seeing it. They're not seeing it happen.
Think it's TPing in. And FCB. I think FCB's worried about something. Light of Heaven's now spotted. Just like, he makes him back. He's on the high ground. Our Styles defending this bottom lane from PLT. We're still farming up.
Yeah, at the same time. Alright.
NaVi being missing from the lane for a very long time now.
So actually, after getting harassed by the swarm, but EHOME not realizing currently at the moment what's happening, and Light of Heaven was invisible. So, and Roshan will go down to NaVi.
Roshan has fallen into the dark.
And Beast of actually takes up the Aegis of Immortal. FCB just coming to...
I think FCB suspected for a long time, but he had no support. Roar is there. Tinker's coming in though. He can pop off another rocket and laser. She actually get the kill on Light of Heaven, but there's a lot of people coming in. Light of Heaven forced back. Yes. Good Fisher! Look to this race! Dandy and Puppy, they caught the off. Oh wow. What a big hit.
Spectre's got Crystal. He's gonna go on X. Is he gonna get the kill? One more.
Yes, he does. Double kill. Windrunner's now coming down. Puppy takes the fall. PLT now also wants to join the fight. Styles, they should be able to kill him. The German tank is now on cooldown. They can bring him down. The Ravage is off. Shooky is still up. Actually time-lapsing in. They want to kill Xbox. He's the better one to kill. Dagger will slow them. Shooky now off cooldown.
And they can't kill him. He's too tanky. Not sure why they did not go on Tidehunter.
If they could have got the Spectre, they would have tried. Here's the bigger prize.
Of course it is, but far more difficult to kill.
In the meantime, though, PLT. Spectre was his bottom lane, that's Spectre. So far, we've seen how many kills? 5 kills.
5 kills, 0 deaths, and really getting close to his Sacred Relic. DP actually coming in there for Tinker. Instantly firing off rocket plus laser.
X really go for an aggressive Tinker, not just one of those march machines kind of Tinker. He wants the rocket, he wants the laser. He wants to drop their life down, so NaVi feel restricted on this map.
Even using laser to last at the range creep at the moment, but of course he's not going to care about it. He's nearly a back up with 4 HP and just going to farm. Another rocket actually popping off there. And another one. Was really getting hit hard, but he's still standing on lane. They can't kill him. And I think this is EHOME's biggest problem, because NaVi, they're leading the scoreboard 7-4. And EHOME are trailing behind.
But as we know, it doesn't really matter unless you get a Rax. So it's all going to be about the one big team fight, who can get the advantage up to that point.
And they are predicting that Tinker will be on top. How did he know about it? How did Tinker know to cancel the TP?
I don't know, but he did it anyway.
357 is going to...
Unless it was just because the Windrunner wanted to go top.
No, he spots Light of Heaven.
Light of Heaven, there's no one around to actually gank him up though.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Hawk.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Modification popping off, because this is because Weaver's currently hitting on the tier 1
Dire's
tower.
bottom tower
He's
has remained
coming
denied.
in.
He's going to dive it. Dendy, the damage has got to come out from him right now. They will do the damage. There is enough for hit. I think Tinker came in, big black hole. It's got PLT. Xbox runs in. Tinker gets the kill on Enigma. Time lapse out by Weaver. We'll let him live. He'll want to turn around and do a little bit more damage though. He's actually taking a lot of damage here by Xbox.
Force getting harassed back by that another rocket of X, and just firing off another one, hitting Force hard. Force just not caring about it at all. He's got lead HP, 1337.
Once again, 8-2-0, good vision. Just crosses and rattling down our style.
While X is gonna fly, they can't go initiate. X is back up. And the Light of Heaven actually finds the illusion rune as well on top lane, bottling it up.
Actually, all the mana in the world actually just lasers the board to death.
DLT was very lucky there on the bot lane that he did not die in the Enigma black hole.
We're gonna relic. We're gonna relic on Spectre.
Yeah, Spectre, as I already mentioned, having incredible farm now, and if she's got her Radiance, she's gonna pose such a threat to all the support heroes. XAB and A2, they're gonna go down in one ultimate, as well as Tinker.
Weaver's actually out farming, but it's the kills on Spectre that's giving him a little bit more of an advantage.
Yeah. Spectre obviously being able to horn in at any single time.
Now X in towards the middle lane. He knows he wants towers. If EHOME actually take it all the tier 1 towers, X controls the map. So those tier 1 towers need to go down. Rocket's pop, still harass Fendi down.
And FCB as well with the Crystal Nova, and Weaver finally finishing up his Linked Sphere, but because he did that, he's not having any DPS whatsoever against that Spectre, who is only 1,000 gold short of the Radiant recipe.
The DPS for the moment is going to come out from Tinker. Big burst damage from Tinker.
He should be careful there, he's always the one standing in the front lines. Outside getting hit by another one. Having an easy time for him. And another one actually comes in. The amount of rockets that Axe is popping at the moment is insane.
And probably much machines too, he's leveled up everything else. Right, so go for much machines.
357 meanwhile, I've not seen anything from him yet. He's checking out Windrunner's items.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Weaver back down towards the bottom lane, doesn't matter if he's got blinkers, he gives him confidence to do what he's doing. There's still no fortification up, and that tower's almost in a half HP for just a couple of seconds. Weaver Wave's going to buy him time to destroy this wave, and then the tower. He's going to keep going on this. NaVi's actually got to do something about this.
Yeah, but currently the tower's still having a half HP and Weaver falls back.
And not back too far though, he wants to stick with it. And he's the only one coming to actually stop him.
The Marshall's doing as well as Pidgeot popping off there. Beastmaster pushing out the Vanguard. Still longer to fight, Puppy getting hit.
Still those rockets.
Yeah, really so annoying.
you think you can fight and then you get rocketed down.
Axe is gonna TP. Currently, having a look where Forces, he's currently in woods farming.
Rockets again. Light of Heaven and Puppy. Puppy can't stay that close anymore. One rocket will bring him about 20 HP points away from death.
Force meanwhile just waiting for the creep count to respawn and farm up his Radiance. 500 gold short at the moment.
Weaver's still pushing that bot.
We'll be disappointed to do because Dandy is in the mix. Just using his swarms to actually push up.
And he's using his stuns to try and pop the Lincoln Sphere off. Guess they wanted to TP and initiate.
400 more gold for Flows.
Hello. Look who's on bot.
And Puppy still having an army of creeps actually in the woods, farming as well.
Really, I think X is just looking for the right time to actually strike now.
Yeah, and Rocket's going to pop off of Dandy.
Danger's almost got his Radiance up.
And looks like during this crucial time that Outside and Light of Heaven are going for a little bit of a gang. We don't know what's going on.
Weaver goes back down towards the bottom lane. Tinker is just left. But another sitting on bottom lane.
Wolves should not be too far off, 200 gold more. And he will have his Radiance, and then NaVi will probably push in. What they are normally doing, 357 on top lane. A little bit of power shot there.
Yeah, pop the rocket first. Want to pop the laser. There goes the laser. I think they're hoping 357 would land the shackle.
Spectre's already got enough. He's going to buy the Radiance recipe right now.
Yeah. Buys it with 1 gold left. Weaver. Wave goes bottom lane. PLT with his tower.
Bottom tower
Still very aggressive there, EHOME, but currently looking like now we have the lead. Especially with that Radiance up on Spectre. We're not having any DPS
Dire's structures are fortified.
There he goes. PLT will just time lapse it.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Getting that last hit.
More mid, trouble for A2O. Light of Heaven goes in, Raw goes off. DB support's going to come in. A2O, he will die before he pops anything off. And it's actually Weaver who shookies himself around. Looking for a kill. Weaver wave pops. They want to bring down Arstyles. Windrunner needs the shackle. Shackle flies. It only hits the central. It doesn't hit Puppy or Arstyles, which really wanted rockets now pop. Arstyles forced to pop the own charge on himself. Power shot goes through Puppy. well as the rest of the creep wave in the mid.
But very important kill on that Earthshaker as well.
Yeah, if he got his ulti off, that would have been completely different for EHOME, especially after TV's 4 came in. In the meantime, though, NaVi's got defend this tier 1 tower.
Into it. Wolves is gonna go in, I believe.
He won't dive that down. I think it's just having a bit of a look around.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
While he's pushing the tier 2 on the top lane.
ELT looks like he wants to go at.
Yeah, they might. Styles locked in a cone right now. Crossed up, Ravage. He will get himself back. He acts as fly, but the fissure goes. And I think Test of Fate once again plays his part.
And Dandy
Radiant's
also back
top
up there.
tower is under attack.
On the main Wolves pushing up that tier 2 tower on the bot lane really hard.
And the tier 1 in the mid's going to go though. Or will it? Power shot. Fissure once again. Really hitting on top of Puppy. The Weaver wave once again also going out. That tier 2 tower is still up.
Now, but the Black Hole is up on the other hand.
Maybe too fearful to actually go in right now. And a rocket keep popping off and damaging him down. Puppy! 44 HP is brought down to.
Radiant's top tower
Xbox is
is
still
under
pushing that
attack.
top tower, but the fortification goes. EHOME want this top light of heaven. Frost, damage, no deny. Weaver gets the last hit. Shackle shot on light of heaven. He's in too close. Weaver gets the high ground. The wave goes. Power shot as well. Styles goes in. There is no current. There is no current ultimate. Fissure comes off cooldown. It misses. And she blocks Weaver out. Smash Machine following down. They will catch Styles out right now. Running towards the Rosh pin.
Well, what a shackle shot.
Rocket. Beautiful play there by EHOME. 7-8. Xbox with his Radiance has come back again though. Puppy and Dandy, they're still here in the middle lane. And Weaver wants Puppy. Great Fissure. Great lock. The one charge. Meg will be enough. Black Hole gets A2-0. Puppy goes down. And PLT wants to harass him down. Shackle shot. Xbox again. Laser. Rocket. Dead. Not yet. Trying to run out. Weaver's getting no more. Fissure.
Radiant's
Not enough
bottom
time
tower is
though.
under attack.
Actually, Weaver popping from Spectre's dispersion.
But it was later.
If you hit Spectre, it always is going to reflect the damage.
But he doesn't get the XP for the kill. He's not going to enjoy that though. X, 4-star laser rocket! What a play! Yes, Dandy, 4-star for the win. EHOME, they're showing us something magical.
And meanwhile, the bot tier 1 top being pressured though. X is going to have the TP there. But she does now.
But that's the power of X. Recharge, TP down, get your mana back up again, box Master Machines, just TP back to base, do it all over again. And with all these kills, he's got 1,400 gold too. If he wants to, nulls. If he wants to go even further, cheap. Whoa, seriously?
Yep.
Are you oh, whoa. That's just nuts.
Going through the roof. Oh, those Spectre completed the Radiance. Currently looking like EHOME, they're out farming them. But this is what you normally would expect of a Chinese team, but obviously farm is not everything. We've already seen it so many times. EP in towards middle lane, PLT. He's actually got 3,400 gold on him too now, so getting a lot closer towards that Radiance after that mid engage. Yeah.
The relic
it was really bad that Fissure popped both Spectre as well as Weaver. Two-edged sword in this case.
Double edge. Where's Centaur when you need him? Not in the game
Not
yet.
in the game.
Not in the game yet. Give it time. Fabregas working on this one if you want to sign up for the Dota 2 beta.
I do not think that Centaur is going to be very difficult to port. I mean, he's not really the micro-intensive hero.
He's just a beefy Centaur.
Yep.
That's what he does, man. That's what he does. That's what he
having a
uses.
passive ultimate.
Not much to do while back at the top lane. X will push the tier 1 tower down.
Dire's top tower
Xbox
is
is up
under
here. He's
attack.
actually got 2,100 gold now on him.
Yeah, maybe going to complete that Yasha, or maybe going to diffuse away. There are many options at the moment.
The X has the charge, so double march the machines will completely destroy the street wave. Xbox wants to come, and he actually got one for the end. He'll actually defend this lane up. Oh, A2-0! He's found Puppy! He's found the ball! They found the shackle shot! They found the rocket! They found the NaVi! Xbox is haunted in! He wants to go for CM! Now they go for A2-0! Ravage pops! Shaker's already dead. CM's trying to fall back. Weaver's actually killing people up from the back end. He's got a TD rune! No wonder he's wiping the team! Then he's gonna die! Rockets pop in! Light of Heaven will be the next target, while still Spectre hunting the Radiant. ELT will be hunting Light of Heaven. He has his own TD rune right now. Spectre is actually still killing in the middle lane. PLT really is Light of Heaven. He gets the 2 triple kill from PLT.
And they're gonna go.
Styles, it's gonna be a quad! It's gonna be a quad! Will it? He's got a Weaver on him! I'm not just talking it.
Forced up laser.
Give it to PLT, and he does! It's a quad! Xbox the only one to survive for NaVi. Weaver and Tinker being the two big ones that actually survive for EHOME. And they are the two big heroes for EHOME as well.
Weaver as well as Tinker are the only ones who survived this onslaught. Wolves as well as PLT getting the kills. Hey, look at PLT. He's got Power Tread, a Sacred Relic, a Lincoln Sphere. Very easy. Nothing else.
So raw, man. So raw. But so expensively raw. It's like that's simple but expensive.
That is true indeed. Windrunner really also having not so bad farm there. 3x7 really. He had a very hard time on lane, but already having ultimate orb as well. Earthshaker is not going to look for that dagger. He's got Vanguard with a double Racer.
Radiance is done. Radiance is done.
There's a PLT. Now he can finally send 32 to Spectre. But I'm pretty sure that Kravos has got something against. He's pushed a Reaver up. They're going to look for that hard to come out of Spectre.
Well, it was hard to kill as it was. During that last fight, we didn't actually see Xbox dying at all. And now CM possibly going to get caught out by Puppy, but good Frost. Support is only a Windrunner away.
As well as one fissure away, and looked like the NaVi don't want to push in.
There's still a tier 1 tower up there. Tinker TV towards our top. Actually, fake TP now they realize what's going on in the mid.
So TP in the mid and then harass them a little bit.
Walking straight past the walls of each of the teams. Oh no, they're not. No, they're doing it again. Rocket pops and it actually on line of heaven as he enters the Rosh pit. NaVi is massively telegraphed what they're going to do.
Actually, they're smoking. This is a bait. This is a bait.
EHOME, they still want to push out the mid.
And now they're going to go. Probably
Spectre is still on that top lane. He has the horn. Weaver wave goes. They need to double check it.
Power shot spots it.
Yeah. They're going to go in. Will they get the shackle? They need the shackle. Only gets Light of Heaven for a very, very short time. Fissure as well. Light of Heaven's almost dead. Light of Heaven is actually not dead yet. Black Hole and Ravage. They chain up the two. A2O pop. Black Hole still actually coming. Is it going to get the kill? 3x7 still alive. We've lost Beastmaster, but there's actually 3 going down for EHOME. Tinker bites back in the game. He wants to get back. 3x7 on the run. There's the Gush, as well as the Radiance Burn. PLT still alive during this, but he is currently on the run. The Shuki comes off cooldown. He's got time to get away.
Then he's going to TP back there. And Spectre having 2,000 gold. Once again, he's got enough gold to complete it up, and they're going to get Roshan.
Oh, will they though? Will they? That's going to be the big question. Double march of the machines is actually hanging outside. They need to pop the rocket. They need to pop something.
Roshan
now
has fallen to the
PLT,
dark.
he is there. The Weaver wave is there. Yeah, they needed to initiate a lot of time before that. March machines was just too short for him.
And Horse is still chasing it.
And he has the Aegis Immortal too. X needs to get himself back out of there.
TP going to support, going to come in. PLT getting a double rune. But currently NaVi, they're having the advantage now. Yeah. With hard going to be completed up on Spectre, as well as an Aegis and
Radiant's
Spectre
bottom
unkillable at the
tower is
moment.
under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Let's check out our farm and see how everyone's been going. Weaver.
Radiant's bottom tower has been
Spectre's got
destroyed.
11 kills. 11 kills and 214.
Yeah, currently NaVi, they're looking stronger than EHOME in this game. They really do. Because they can't take out Spectre at the moment. They have to let Spectre DPS. And this is huge.
The graph is heading back down again, but they're still only the 1,000. Oh, dagger. Xbox, they're only doing it as a little bit of aggression there. A little bit too much. NaVi were actually hoping for a kill then. While A2O waits for a friend. He's got one. He's going to get a second one as well. Rocket's pop. Styles got to be careful. Power shot actually missing it, hits the creep wave.
And also missing the fissure at the moment.
PLT wants it though. The Shuki is here. The Radiance Burn as well.
But nothing else. Outside just popping out his urn.
Again with the rockets. It's a good thing that the Tidehunter is so tanky. He's taken 3 of them so far.
As well as the Beastmaster, they're all very tanky at the moment. Axis Tinker not having the desired effect. And Horse just pushing on the top lane by himself because they can.
Under attack.
Force starving towards the Spectre. Wants to be aggressive.
Basically intimidating him a little bit.
In the meantime, everyone just goes back to the lanes. They want to still get the items up. Both teams don't really have the confidence to take each other out just yet.
Currently, in terms of team fight, the NaVi are looking really strong. I mean, Tide Hunter, Enigma as well as Chen, all team fight. And not to mention Spectre. So it will be difficult for EHOME. It will be very difficult for EHOME.
Speaking of Spectre, he's just showing himself smack bang in the middle of the middle lane.
And just look at the gold dipping once again. The advantages and EHOME are losing.
Now Xbox comes in, he'll get landed as well as Rocket, but look how much life he's got. Good here, Fissure, but not quite. Shackle shot hit on Xbox. Not a big lot. Rocket again, pop, power shot. So much life on Spectre, 2.8k gold, 37 minutes.
Enigma's got his dagger.
This is going to be a hell of a fight once Spectre jumps in.
You see how they want to do this. Because PLT is currently still pushing up the top lane, and they think of going on him.
PLT with a vitality boost too, so he's up to 1800 HP points.
Finally, but look at Spectre, 3k.
And Tyler with a Vanguard even, he's managed to buy that up. Down that bottom lane. Tinker having some fun, but Light of Heaven, he wants to go, the roar will come. Xbox now, he's going to actually haunt himself in, do the damage. X can't get out, 4-stars himself into the trees. He wants to BT out, but he can't. Spectral.
Very important kill there, very important kill of course on X's
They're going to look for a little bit of revenge. R-Style, shackle shotted, power shotted up too.
He's too tanky. Yeah, he can't kill us fast.
Cindy's also here with the Blink the Black Hole.
Currently NaVi, they have control of this game. EHOME are definitely on the back foot. Was pushing out bot lane while the rest is pushing out mid.
Radiant's bottom tower
and these tier 2 towers should fall. Nobody can actually, no Tinker.
Sandy Force actually TP out. Light of Heaven as well as Xbox should get this tower. Now the TP Force going to come in, double TP. They think they want the kill. Yes, gets the stun. DM locks in place. Light of Heaven throws the Actors. Weaver's here as well. The shackle shot holding Xbox in place. PLT needs to damage him down. Will they get the kill?
No,
A2O, they're turning it around. They're actually attacking on Xbox. It's doing more damage to A2O. He's actually going to kill him. It almost does.
And test of faith.
No, it's Agate. It's the Agate Immortal. Top shot. Fissure. Tower still attacking on Xbox. It's going straight on him. Shackle shot again. Hold in place. XTB's in. There's the laser. Rocket needs to go. Light of Heaven still here. They've dealt with the Aegis. Now they've got Light of Heaven. Xbox daggers up on Weaver. Second spot where he goes. Rockets again. Xbox wants to kill. Dandy's come in. He wants the black hole. Ravage just popped. And TM will go down as well as ES. X1 TP up. He doesn't get out in time. Too many down. Tinker buys back.
And not only Tinker buys, but PLT, they're all back.
ES needs the Fissure. Does. R-Stars in the tower. He will go down right now because PLT is damaging him. Xbox didn't too far. He's shackled and lasered. PLT do the damage. Spectre's on the run. It's not enough. Still chasing down. NaVi very, very low on HP. PLT. Spectre goes down. Yes, she's suicidal. What a shackle! It's got R-Stars a puppy. Bendy is so low on HP right now. He's still not down. He actually does pop in the end. Weaver time lapses back out. 357 tries to run. Gets another shackle shot on Xbox. Gets back to the tower. R-Stars takes the tower, but Xbox is back.
And X still being there.
Rockets.
Just holding them off. NaVi, they really wanted this Rax, but EHOME not going to give them the Rax at the moment.
EHOME wants something back as well. I don't think they can do it though. Tank still trying to control the top lane. How's that goal going? It just went 2,000k in favor of the Dire, but it's been a 4k difference jump in the space of 3 minutes.
Yeah, currently NaVi, they're looking really strong. The only upside there for EHOME is that Spectre brought back and lost the Aegis as well. So hindering his farm a little bit, but PLT did the same.
Spectre's already got hard Vanguard and Radiance at 40
and
minutes.
Yasha.
And now Yasha. Are you kidding me? Manta's going to come off from him. So much push. So he's going to use those illusions to push out. They will both have the Radiance effect. Blink for Tide. So now we've got Blink on Tide and Enigma.
So insane teamfight abilities there by NaVi. Well, Earthshaker, he's not opting for Blink, he's trying to tank up, but he's still taking a lot of damage there. Not sure if this is the right choice.
Weaver in the end, he's actually having a good time on bottom lane. 2.8k gold for him. He'll just keep these lanes pushed out. Tinker will do the same. But he's going to have trouble whenever Xbox turns up. At the moment, the only thing EHOME can hope for is they get a kill on Xbox when he's called out of position, which is hard enough as it is because he can haunt to anybody, so it's going to require a 5-on-1 fight.
It's going to require a 5-on-1 fight, and even then it's not going to be difficult to take him down because of his heart. There's Yasha and Face, who's got insane movement speed.
They still managed to kill him on that bottom lane before.
Yeah, that was because Axel was countering it. Axel wanted to bring them down instead, and he knew he could haunt back in after rebuying.
Arstyles having a little bit of fun here with PLT. PLT just wants the whole mid wave. He wants that farm. 300 gold for him now. And now X just going to keep control of these lanes. Even the bottom lane's pushed through almost to the tier 3 tower. That's going to keep pushing through until actually hits the tier 3 tower.
I don't have him. NaVi have map control at the moment. 2 tier 2 towers still standing for them. EHOME only... Oh, they actually got 2 as well.
Yeah,
just realized.
As far as like map control goes, I gotta say it's almost half even. Even though EHOME fear the team fight. Tinker, you can't forget Tinker, and now the tier 3 tower in the bottom lane taking a lot of damage. Surprisingly enough, Tinker actually not going there. ETP's down.
Probably going to be close, actually going in there and getting the farm.
357 in the meantime enjoys the push on top, while the rest of EHOME catch up on the farm. Even just look, you give EHOME
heaven, either go the go. Beastmaster gonna take off, Horse is probably gonna come in as well.
Wind run, tries to get out. It's almost getting out. Good shot. Rocket goes. And Negro does blink in. Our shot as well. They will fall back.
Cooled on Spectre's ulti.
Again, another fantastic shackle shot by Windrunner.
Fantastic shackle shot, fantastic force stuff as well by Tinker.
That's EHOME. And this is what makes EHOME amazing late game. They are always there to support, no matter what happens. And that kind of support, it saves you a 60-second cooldown before you actually respawn. You save yourself that, you keep control, keep your farm coming, and ES. Blink.
And Force still getting one-on-one on PLT. PLT realizing he's not his match. Vitality boost up. He just bought something, I'm not quite sure what he did. Should check out the chicken went up, which I'm currently not seeing either.
I see one chicken flying out. One next to the crow. Chicken's back at base, there's nothing on it.
I'm really not sure why Weaver's so poor. Vitality boost Radiant, Lincoln's here. Oh, BKB! Oh, that should be it.
That'll be why. At least the Vitality boost just wants to live through the fights.
Wow, Lincoln's here plus BKB. He's really hating that the save will come towards them.
Gives PLT all he needs though to actually move around, especially once that Ravage pops, especially once, actually then again I think it was Black Hole goes through BKB as well as Beastmaster Raw. But maybe Weaver's trying to take a little bit of focus to himself.
Probably Weaver would like to,
double damage.
I don't know, waiting for the time afterwards. 257 just power shotting to check out the big guy.
X has 3,300 gold now. Manta for Spectre.
Insane farm there on the floors.
He's basically full by the TP scroll.
Just put it that way, yes. Pretty cool.
Shackle to mid. Was hoping that she'd try and catch on Dendy.
And they're guilty having fun there with the old damage rune, but what's just not the map style.
PLT. On the run.
Just gonna run.
Yeah, there's no reason to
decided doing a hack load of damage themselves at the moment.
Look, even X making the most of this while NaVi are not in the lanes. Recharging, pushing the lanes down, and really keeping their control. So even if NaVi do actually kill a couple of people, they still have to fall back. They still actually have to control their own lanes. And we are going to see power shot to cover the Rosh attempt.
And
NaVi is almost gone. PLT wants to do the damage. He's going to try and kill the waves off. Aegis Immortal is taken by Spectre. So hard to kill again. This is a really, really dangerous time for EHOME, but we do see a sheep stick up for Tinker. So that's basically a double sheep, if not triple sheep, during the fight. So if they want to take Spectre out of it, they can do so.
They're probably just going to take and not kill Spectre, but kill the rest of the team and go 5-on-1 on him afterwards. Really what they're thinking, but Tinker's not got gold for buyback.
I think NaVi are done. NaVi wants to finish this. They know with Spectre being this big, they can actually force the team fight. And EHOME.
Tank is just taking the
Oh,
tower.
and we're missing the
Radiant's
TP
middle
scrolls
tower
on
is
CM
under
as well as
attack.
ES. They can't get back in time. Fortification's going to buy them some time.
Radiant's
Our
middle
shots as
tower
well.
has fallen.
Marshal Machines is a double one that's popped off. It'll be very hard for NaVi to push in right now, but they're still going to.
Yeah.
Xbox pops off the Manta.
This is the right time for NaVi to do so.
It's a long time to come back. 3-5-7 tries the power shot, tries to damage down Xbox.
ELT is actually now back in as well.
There's a lot of damage being done to Xbox. He's just tanking the entire team at the moment. This is not exactly what he wants, but if he does pop, the Aegis will go with him.
And Light of Heaven.
Light of Heaven is going to shoot. The Ravage pop. They got the kill. And they got black hole. It's got 3x7 got PLT. And now they all die with PLT. Manages the time lapse it out. Buyback not coming out by anybody yet. CM and Tinker, they're both down. Shackle on Art Styles. PLT got a lot of work to do. They've got to stop Navi's attack on their racks. Navi losing Beastmaster. They still have a lot of pressure. They just need another creep wave.
Yeah, but Tinker being dead is one of the big things for NaVi. Probably they should take advantage of this.
Sure, look at Spectre, just healing up with that heart. So much life coming towards him. They need to try and bring him down. There's the shackle. They got some free time. Weaver's going to slow it down. Once again, Arstyles goes in there. Then he actually gets caught in the shackle shot. Arstyles is taking a lot of damage here by PLT. PLT still has that time lapse. Power shot. Still trying to knock down the life of NaVi. Xbox! PLT so low on HP, he needs to go back and heal. A2O, gonna lock him in with a fissure. Mini stuns by Dendai. A2O's gonna take a fall.
Bad play. Really bad play there.
Xbox still alive. Shackle shot. Catches Dendy, but they can't move out to do anything about it, but they can put a power shot.
Wolves is just back up on half HP and just gonna tank the tower.
Until he gets frosted. And 357, who hasn't died a single time during this now, gets stunned again. PLT is back. He's trying to burn everybody up. He wants Puppy by the looks of it. He's sick of having that support there. Xbox is a pig. Tinker is back. The damage. They should pop the Aegis. It does pop the Aegis. They've got to kill Dendai in this time before he actually comes back to life again. Xbox is back. Dendy is just going to go down. PLT gets the kill.
357 should probably die as well as FCB.
Flicked in front. The roar on 357. Weaver wave goes back down again, but he does lose 2 of his supports. Xbox still alive. The mid is not gone yet. Tinker.
Only Tinker and Weaver back up. And they're going to go for the tier 2 tower.
Marshal Machines, they're slowing down. Is their fortification? They're trying to save it. Trying to stop Xbox and Arstyles taking a lot of damage on that front line.
Taking the fall. PLT is not on full HP. They're just going to go for the meteor Rex. They're probably going to get it as well.
Marshal Machines going to try and slow them down once again. Fisher trying to slow them down. PLT doing damage, but they're just going right on the melee racks. Xbox is taking it. TP support's going to come in. One more hit. They got one more hit. Tinker. They actually turn Xbox into a chicken. Rocket's top. Acts as well. Ravage. They've got PLT. He's got time left now. He does! A2O's already dead though! Xbox the chicken, he might die! They want the 4 racks! NaVi's gonna get it! There's only 2 up right now for EHOME! They will take out this range racks and fall back! Light of Heaven is a piglet! PLT wants the kill! He won't get it though! There's too many here for him to initiate on! They just shook his through! Splash, Gush! FCB slowing them down!
And
PLT, they're going to go Rockets, Arstyles, a lot of trouble, PLT should get the kill, get the kill, not yet, Tinker dies, forced up through, Shackle Shot gets Xbox, Light of Heaven, Puppy wants to dive it through, there is no damage,
no Tinker, Wolf's going to go for double Rex.
Oh, this is going to be hard for PLT to hold it, he is still pushing Xbox back. 357, Light of Heaven, Shackle Shot, not chaining off quite well. Tendy blinks in, they're just going to get the Windrunner. There needs to be a stun, there isn't one. Windrunner is gone, the mid's pushing through, Xbox falls back in again.
Huge advantage for NaVi at the moment. Absolutely huge. PLT is back into it, but he can't do anything himself.
He wants Light of Heaven at least. The Wave, the Weaver, he can get Light of Heaven. One more hit.
No, he
Test of
can't.
Fate. Again!
And double Rex, that Maroon Range. Ulti-program from the Earthshaker.
He's trying to still bring down Xbox, and this is only just one attempt at him. We don't even talking about another push.
BKB.
Good Fisher, they should be able to get Xbox now.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Yeah, but now they've lost their mid. They've lost their melee on the bottom as well.
He has the money to buy, but he does not even need it.
He's got 6.2k. He's
6.2k and double racks for NaVi.
He's going to buy
huge advantage for NaVi at the moment.
He's just going to buy a rapier. That's all he's going to get. He's just going to demolish this EHOME team. This is EHOME.
Really on the back foot.
Yeah, but they've been playing so well against NaVi. Enigma now with a BKB. Will never get interrupted for his black hole. Gold advantage is now
dropping. He's gonna drop below 10k.
It's 8.5 in advantage of Dire.
That's gonna drop below 8k.
Yeah.
But then NaVi they can just siege top. 2 lanes down by EHOME. They're gonna wait for the lane to push it in themselves and then go for top. PLT. Actually managed to get up an Eagle song right now, so PLT putting a lot of money into items. It means he can't buy back. So he's going to play slightly defensive until he gets that money back again. So they still want to push out this top lane.
Radiant's top tower has
This is
been
how
denied.
EHOME have won so many matches. PLT will just be on Weaver and he'll farm in lanes when NaVi aren't actually looking. Spectre's got Butterfly though. Yeah, just use gold to budget buy up his Butterfly. Add the evasion, add the attack speed, add the damage. He is unkillable. He can push this entire team just by himself almost. PLT wants to really catch up to him though. I think one ultimate will spell the death of A2O and FCP. This is really, I'm going to be honest, I'm currently really disappointed by the Earthshake of A2O. I really think he could have done a lot better than...
Dire's top tower is under attack.
He's in a hard situation. You can't really say you can do better when you're going up against NaVi. It's hard enough as it is. Weaver also gets the Butterfly completed. So not able to match Spectre's DPS at all. He's not, but at least he can try and bring down the other heroes a little bit faster. Then they can focus on Spectre. If they can focus on Spectre, then EHOME have a chance. Even being 2 racks down, you can come back. You can come back from that. It is possible. And they are going to look for someone. They're probably gonna, but really, bot already pushing in. I think the X is going to be there to defend it. Going to use the margin of the machines to do so. X's job right now is to just control the lane. Yep. As long as he can keep those lanes pushed out. It's basically his only job at the moment, but NaVi they're just going to push top and finish it. Yeah, that's all they have to do. So easy to do. Xbox just leads the way.
Double damage!
And he can as well.
So hard to kill him, even a power shot going over him did maybe 100 HP damage. Yeah, and he's Pokemon full HP. Yeah. So fast to regen, so damn fast. Not gonna care at all. Not care at all. A2O on the defense, he can slow it down. The roar! Oh, they found our Windrunner again! A2O needs the fissure. Tide blinks in. He hasn't popped up the Ravage. Then will they get A2O? Ravage now pops, gets a double kill for him. Also Tinker called out. Tinker buys back in the game, but this is FCB running back. PLT pops the BKB. He wants to do the damage. He wants to bring down Light of Heaven. CM goes down. This is already GG. It's got to be. Arsenal is currently a pig, but it's not going to be much longer. They will take out the Tier 3 tower. And still not hitting anyone, but it does not even matter. He's hoping to actually pull in X. PLT, 1 hit away from death, 55 HP. Yeah, but they're just going to take charge.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Fortification actually put off on EHOME, but only Tink and Weaver back up, as I already said. No one can buy back. Nobody can back. The towers are pushing in. Beast must take care of the mid. Last ditch attempt from PLT there, but they're just going to hit on the redirect and finish it. Yeah, he's trying to bring down Puppy, but Light of Heaven comes in. The Roar's not cooled in at 5 seconds, but Weaver's already popped. X tries to impact, he does force up the attack, but GG is the call from EHOME. NaVi, they take the game, well 2 or 3, whatever you want to want it, but they are 2-1 up. 2-1 up here, the battle for $1 million. Congratulations for NaVi for taking this game. And they are only 1 win short of taking home $1 million. But the question is, can EHOME level up? We're going to find out in just a moment. We'll see you guys soon.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack. Radiant's bottom barracks has fallen. The Dire now. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has... Radiant's Ancient is under attack.
Dissolves. Back to Earth.
Dire victory.